Well, hello everyone. My name is Dar Rath and I'm the pastor at Faith Lutheran Church in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. And each week I bring you a story. Some of them are funny, some of them give you something to think about. And that's the case here in this story. It's called Love Produces Miracles, and it's a book by Robert Coos in Flowers in the Wind. And the story is actually in a book by Brian Kavanaugh. There was once a baby boy born in Milwaukee Hospital. The baby was born not only blind, but he was mentally challenged and had cerebral palsy. He did not respond to sound or touch. His parents abandoned him. The hospital staff did not know what to do with this child. Then someone mentioned May Lemke, a nurse who lived near the hospital. May had raised 5 children of her own, and she was known to be a very caring and competent person. The hospital staff asked May if she would raise the child. They assured her that he will probably die young. May responded to the request by saying, "I'll be happy to take the baby, but I'm telling you he won't die young." May named the baby Les. It wasn't easy to care for him because he had so many needs. Every day she massaged Les's body, prayed over him, and cried over him. One of May's neighbors told May that she was wasting her life caring for a baby like Les. Years passed, 5, 10, 15. It wasn't until Les was 16 years old that May was able to teach him to stand by himself. At this time, Les never responded to May. Nevertheless, May continued to love him and pray for him and care for him. Then May noticed Les's finger plucking a string on a package. She wondered if it was possible that Les was sensitive to music. May began to surround Les with music. She played every kind of music imaginable for Les, hoping that it might touch something inside him. Eventually, May and her husband bought a second-hand piano and put it in Les's room. May took Les's finger and showed him how to push down the keys, but Les didn't appear to understand. Then one night, May awoke to the sound of someone playing a melody from Tchaikovsky's Piano Concerto No. 1. May and her husband were astonished to discover Les sitting at the piano smiling and playing the piece by ear. Les had never gotten out of bed before, and he had never seated himself at the piano before. He had never even struck a key on his own before, and now he was playing beautifully. Soon Les began to live at the piano. He played not only classical music, but also country music and ragtime and gospel and rock music. It was incredible. All of the music that May had played for him, he had stored in Les's brain, and now it was flowing out through his hands into the piano. When he was 28 years old, Les began to talk. His conversations were very simple, but he did ask questions and was able to give simple answers and make brief statements. The physicians described Les as an autistic savant, a person who is brain damaged but extremely talented. Though scientists cannot explain this phenomenon, they have known about this interesting condition for a couple of centuries. An autistic savant, played by Dustin Hoffman, was portrayed in recent times in the movie Rain Man. May Lemke cannot explain how Les was able to play the music. She only knows that unconditional love, persevering through time, had something to do with Les gaining a better quality of life. Isn't this absolutely the most beautiful story? I love this story. Certainly the love of May Lemke was something that all of us would hold to be noble and worthy of modeling. Wow. So as we continue on our journey this week, it's really a good idea to have a look at our own families and how do we show love to them? How do we challenge our family members to be sort of all that they can be? And how do we shower our family members with praise and with accomplishments? So this is a wonderful story. I love this story. And I hope that you found it really interesting. And thanks so much for taking 5. And blessings on your day.